Hello everyone, and welcome. This is JC for Top 3 Productions, and I have a new Mandela effect example update for you guys. Update number 19. If you guys are new to my channel, and you enjoy Mandela effect examples, I would recommend that you subscribe to me. I upload every single week new Mandela effect videos. Anyways, let's get started, guys. For our first Mandela effect example today, we're going to be talking about Hitler. I had previously done another Mandela regarding Hitler, and it was regarding Hitler's eye color, and many people now remembering Hitler with a blue eye color. However, this time around, we're going to be talking about Hitler's signature mustache. How do you guys remember Hitler's mustache? Similar to the one on the left? Wider, denser, and a little bit more wild or bushy? Or similar to the one on the right, narrower and more finely cut, better groomed? And the correct answer is the one on the left. I personally remember Hitler with a more finely cut mustache that was narrower, similar to the one on the right. How about you guys? For our second Mandela effect example, we're going to be talking about the solar system and the planets in our solar system. And the question is, how many planets do you guys remember having rings around them? Is it A, 1 planet, B, 2 planets, C, 3 planets, or D, 4 planets? How many of them had rings around them? And the correct answer is 4 planets. We have known about these 4 planets having rings around them since the 70s. Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Personally, I remember Saturn and another planet having rings around it as well. The rings were a little bit faint around the other planet. I remember maybe it was Jupiter. I'm not really sure. How about you guys? Do you guys remember 4 planets? For our third Mandela effect example, we're going to be talking about the Disney classic Alice in Wonderland. And we're going to be focusing in on Alice's outfit, specifically her stockings. What type of stockings do you guys remember Alice wearing? A, white stockings, B, black checkered stockings, or C, black striped stockings? And the correct answer is A, white stockings. However, many people remember checkered or striped stockings. And if we search on Google Alice in Wonderland costumes, we get both checkered and striped stockings. What do you guys remember for this? And finally, I wanted to do an update for a Mandela effect example I had featured in one of my other updates. And it's the update regarding Panic at the Disco. For those of you who didn't watch it, it was regarding a lyric in the song I Write Sins Not Tragedies. And it had to do with the fact that many people remember the lyric being the goddamn door instead of what it's always been, a goddamn door. And I had also pointed out that Brandon Urie, the lead singer for Panic at the Disco, had addressed this, and he said, jokingly, that it was some Berenstein shit, referencing that this was Mandela effect related. After this, Brandon Urie was on the radio, and he elaborated a bit further into what he was referring to. And I just wanted to show you guys a small clip from that. Check it out.
Brendan Urie from Panic at the Disco.
What's up?
Good morning.
Morning. It's good to be here.
We've got a little bit of drama to address with you to start things off.
And that song, I Write Sins Not Tragedies.
It's the source of the drama.
I know. I've. It's been on my radar for the last couple days.
Yeah.
I had no idea. Now, let me say my piece, and then I'll let it be. I think there's a Mandela effect thing happening here. I don't know if it's a Berenstain alternate universe happening.
If you haven't heard, Halsey started this. She tweeted purely just saying explain, and someone was like, the fact with that song has always been a goddamn door and not the goddamn door is really messing
Closing
them
the
up.
god. I
See,
thought
I
it
said
was
the.
Right, yeah, but it's written in the lyrics.
One of the questions that I often get asked regarding song lyrics and the Mandela effect, why don't we just ask the artist? They must know. And I think this is a good example of the artist himself confirming that it might be Mandela effect related. He sings it and he helped write the song, so he must know the lyrics. However, it is important to note that Brendan says that he sings it both ways now. But it is obvious that Brendan himself was surprised by this, and he seems very open to the idea that this might be Mandela effect related, which to me is very interesting. What do you guys think about this? Hey guys, JC here again. I hope you enjoyed that latest update. If you did, I would really appreciate if you hit that like button. And if you're new to my channel, I would also appreciate if you hit that subscribe button. Also, be sure to check out our other content. We have plenty of other Mandela effect examples. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.